We all know that Miss Macdonald and Mr. Kucaj are getting married. Let's go and get the inside scoop.
We first met my first year here, and that was 3 years ago in September, just about.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah, September 6th.
Met on the job.
Later.
It was that first year, about halfway through.
Catcher in the Rye brought us together. I had to do a unit. I had never taught Catcher in the Rye before. I needed help.
So naturally she was drawn to the more experienced, wise, attractive sophomore teacher.
Yes, that was... I think it was mostly the humor and the intellect.
I would have said that too.
You know, we're both obviously very, we have a strong literary knowledge and intellect, and we like jokes that have to do with wordplay and puns and references, and so there's only a certain type of person that's gonna think those things are funny. Mostly nerds, so it kind of shrinks down the dating pool, I would say.
Yeah.
It's a cute question.
I look really good all the time. That's my response to that
The
question.
disheveled look is something that he just
works for me.
always kind of goes with, the sloppy professor.
It was a dare, mostly. It's like, I dare you to marry me. And she doesn't back down.
I blackmailed him. I would say I think you get to a point in relationships where, things are just kind of clicking along and things work and it's healthy, and, you can't really imagine yourself being with anyone else, and so it seems like the right next step, and it's when both people feel comfortable and ready at the same time.
And we both come from tight-knit families too.
Yeah.
I think that's a part of it. It's something that we both had in mind for ourselves before we even met each other. At some point down the road, that was something that we both wanted, and
very much in our mindset.
found the right person, and it all made sense. Yeah. It was the eve of her birthday, so it was a celebratory weekend to begin with, and we'd gone into Boston, and just kind of felt like the right time.
Ready, excited, just kind of, we had talked about it, so it didn't totally catch me off guard, but it was just, we knew that it was the next step, and it was very exciting. I was surprised in the moment. I didn't realize it was going to happen right then. I don't think anything can really prepare you for that, because it is such a big moment in your life.
And I didn't tell her like when I was going out ring shopping or anything like that.
Yeah, it wasn't, I'll be back by 5,
Right.
I'm gonna go find you a ring, so. But I had a general sense, but mostly it was just excitement, and I was very ready. It's going to be in July, so we wanted to make sure that we'd get through the school year and all potential snow days, and still have a couple weeks to make sure all the kinks get worked out. It's going to be in Cambridge, so we're going to have a service at a church and then have a reception elsewhere, but both locations are in Cambridge.
Details are slowly coming together.
Yeah, it's amazing how much of an undertaking it is, and even when you want to just keep it simple, and we're not really into all the materialistic aspects of a wedding, it's not something that I've been waiting for since I was 5. It is still borderline impossible to keep it easy. My older sister will be my maid of honor. She's 3 years older than me. I was just her maid of honor in her wedding, which was last month.
I have 2 younger brothers. They will be the co-best men. And a good friend of mine from grad school and a good friend of mine from high school will be my other groomsmen. So 4 and 4. Felt more awkward when we had to keep the relationship on the down low.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't think so. I think we deal with it really well. I think we enjoy seeing each other not only at home but at work as well. I mean, some people as individuals just prefer to have their own time and space, and I think we do all right.
I think what's most exciting is that you're so proud of the person that you're with, that it's so wonderful to finally be able to say, you know, you're kind of a part of me now, you know, and you're going to be around forever, and you're going to make me a better person. And it's just going to be this constant kind of challenging one another to be the best person that we can be. And that's exciting, because we are, to be able to see us go from here to here.
Even more awesome.
Probably that the day we announced our engagement was one of the best days, most memorable days I will ever have. It was the closest I will ever be to a celebrity. Kids were running into my room and screaming and hugging me. I went down to guidance, and it was like this mass exodus of guidance counselors giving me hugs. So just the unbelievable outpouring of support and positivity within this school has just been unreal.
Yeah, I would second that.